Hey, it's Chris in a mystical forest in Oregon with my frozen face and my faithful hound standing watch. I'm a big fanboy of Klaus and Robbie from Plant-Based News, and they asked me if I had any thoughts about a British beef ad that's airing on TV right now, and I said, yeah, actually I have a few thoughts. So I recorded a short video that they uploaded to their site, and I thought you might want to see it here. So let's roll the ad.
We've all got a lot on our plates right now, but here's something you'll want to make room for. The story of a food so natural, it takes the rain from the sky and the plants we humans cannot eat and turns it into something wonderful. Essential nutrients our bodies need to help us stay healthy. Meat and dairy. Enjoy the food you eat. Eat balanced.
So first of all, that's some gorgeous drone footage. Much better than the drone footage they could have used from other British cattle farms.
It takes the rain from the sky.
Actually, beef is the grand champion of taking rain from the sky. It takes almost 1,800 gallons to produce 1 pound of beef. Compare that to other foods. You can grow 6 pounds of fine British oats for that amount of water.
And the plants we humans cannot eat.
Wow, I wonder who planted all those fields of alfalfa. It's sure lucky we have 10 million cows around to eat it.
Or you could grow plants we can eat on land used to grow plants we cannot. According to the British government, over 2.5 million tons of wheat is grown annually for animal agriculture, and a lot of barley and corn too.
Essential nutrients our bodies need.
So the Eat Balanced campaign says their mission is to provide an evidence-based antidote to misinformation. They say meat and dairy have B12, but it's not naturally occurring in vegan diets. That's just a little bit of misinformation. Actually, meat and dairy are largely fortified foods because the farmers give B12 supplements to their animals to keep them healthy. That's because the animals are eating a lot of wheat, corn, and barley, and so they have the same problem of not getting B12 as we do. The animals eat the B12 supplements, it binds to the muscles, and that's how we get the supplements that the farmers gave to the animals. That's a convenience for meat eaters because they don't have to take one of these B12 supplements each week. But there's a catch. The B12 that's bound to muscle, giant muscle, is less absorbable than the free-form kind found in these pills or in fortified plant milks or fortified cereals. And it gets worse with age, and that's why a lot of dietary guidelines call for taking supplements once you get over the age of 50. Or you could pour fortified oat milk over your fine British oats in the morning, or use it as a creamer in your coffee.
And dairy.
Or 30 varieties of yummy plant milks. Which aren't suspected of triggering type 1 diabetes in some children, breast cancer in adult women, and lactose intolerance in people who aren't descended from Northern Europeans. Here's basketball star John Sally about lactose intolerance.
Lactose intolerance affects up to 80% of African Americans, 95% of Asian Americans, 80 to 100% of Native Americans, and up to 80% of Hispanic and Latino.
Oh, it's so shocking to think that a woman's risk of breast cancer and a man's risk of prostate cancer is so highly correlated with how much dairy we ate as teens. Doesn't it make you think back on all the milk and ice cream we ate?
Eat balanced.
Because if there's one group you can trust about a complete balanced meal, it's the food industry.
It's Reese's Puff cereal. That awesome peanut butter and chocolatey combination is a taste sensation in every spoon. A wow part of a balanced breakfast.
Dude, there's cinnamon sugar swirls in every bite. A tasty part of this balanced breakfast.
Fruity Golden Bars and Fruit Loop cereal, the yummy part of this nutritious breakfast.
Wow, they're yummy.
Enjoy the food you eat.
Balance. I hope you'll comment and let me know what you think. I read all the comments and they mean a lot to me. You know, it's amazing the things you find out in the forest in Oregon. That's some good B12. Thanks so much for watching.
Kids should always eat balanced.